Hey guys, so I finally got the files. So the files that I've been waiting for and I ordered are Shanda VanderArk's jail calls and Paul Ferguson's jail calls. Now, not all of them, but pre-trial. So those are the ones I was able to get, is the ones before the trial. I'm going to start out with Shanda's. I'm going to break it up into videos because I'm not going to put them all in one video. So I'm going to try to make them around 20 minutes long each video. So what it'll have is it'll have maybe a couple phone calls. It'll have, like in each video, it'll have a couple phone calls. It might have some commissary stuff because the commissary stuff got included where you could basically hear her on the phone. She doesn't talk, but sometimes you could hear in the background if there's a few times that somebody was talking to her or whatever. It's like really muffled, but she's sitting there pushing the buttons to order her commissary. So I'm going to mix those with the phone calls. So there'll be a combination of phone calls and commissary stuff. So I'm going to do Paul's and Shanda's separately. And yeah, pretty interesting. I haven't even got to listen to them all yet because I'm trying to go through and put subtitles. Oh my Lord, it's taken forever to put subtitles, but I feel like it'll be worth it for people that it'll just help people hear what's going on better. I'm not sure. I could have made mistakes in the subtitles. It's as best as I could hear what they're saying. I think I got probably most of it right, but there's a few things that I couldn't make out, so I'll put like question marks by them. And yeah, so it's pretty interesting. Oh, here's another thing. So Shanda, they don't say who the phone calls are to, so you just kind of have to figure it out by clues. So Shanda basically for the most part, only calls one person, probably because she didn't have anybody else to call. So the person you'll hear her talking to most of the time is her. And the reason I'm telling you now is because you don't find out until into some of the phone calls where it took me like a whole day of listening till I realized who she was exactly. I knew it was a friend, but until you listen to all the different phone calls, that there was one phone call that gave me a clue where they said who she was. So this person you'll hear her continuously talk to is her friend that she went to law school with, okay? And then there is so it looks like she's making some friends in jail, so she lets her friends use her phone card a few times. So there's like 3 or 4 calls that her friends are making in jail. So what I decided to do with those is I'm going to release those as members only. So we'll have like a listening hangout session and we'll listen to those together. But that'll be like it'll be like a members perk I can give you because I have having trouble figuring out what I could do for you guys for members. So that'll be one of the things we'll listen to her cellmate's phone calls when she lets them use her card. Like I said, there's like 4 or 5 of them, so that could be something we could do for members. I also have these 2 different DUI body cams that I ordered months ago that I never made videos on. I didn't know what I was going to do with them because it doesn't really fit my channel for true crime. I mean, I guess in a way, so we could do that for members too. So it could have a little bit of members content since I haven't done any for you guys in a while, the members. So if you want to join, it'll help out definitely. With these files were pretty expensive, these phone calls. What else do you need to know? I think that's about all right now. I went through and I put the pictures of all the commissary. I edited. So remember, I edited this all together into videos. All that they came with is just the audio. So I put like the subtitles and the pictures of the food. I thought it would be like a better video to put. So as she's ordering each thing, I found a picture of it. So you could kind of see what she's ordering. So I went and did that for these. I'm still working on them though. I was going to wait till I had them all done before I released it and then just released them like every day when I had them done. But I mean, it's just taking me forever. I'm anxious to get at least start getting them out. So I've been editing for the last 3 days, trying to edit the subtitles and the visuals and stuff. So yeah, so I'm going to try to do one every day. Ideally I was going to do one Paul and one Paul video and one Shanda every day until they were all done. But I don't know, with this editing, I don't know if I'm able to keep up with one of each. I for sure should be able to do one, whether it be Paul or Shanda. You know what I'm saying? At least one every day, but I don't know if I'll be able to do one of each every day. As much as I could keep up with editing. I mean, I'm like editing nonstop with the subtitles. So question, is it worth putting the time to do the subtitles, guys? I thought it was. I thought it is. So it's worth it because it makes a better video. But let me know what you guys think, if it's worth to have the subtitles for you guys, if it helps. All right, I'm going to let you get into it. I think the first part is going to be... Well, I don't know. I guess you'll see. Oh, you'll be able to hear her go through, check her balance, add money, and stuff like that. Oh, I don't know if I said it earlier, but there's no dates for some reason. I try to figure out, there's like numbers in front of each of them. I can't make out anything that looks like it's dates. So I'm waiting for an email back to see if they could send me some dates so we know. So far what I've heard, you could tell they're before the trial. There's little hints, like one of them, it was October for her commissary because it said it. One, she's talking about her preliminary and she says, oh, January. And she says it's a month away. So that must be last January. So it would have been last December. So there's little hints in some of it, but for the most part, I mean, you don't know. But as far as, I mean, you could tell they're before the trial, so... Alright guys. Oh, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to release these all pre-recorded, and then as I get so many, I'll do a live with whatever ones I already released, and then we could go through them and listen to them together through a live, and I could give you my thoughts and we could chat about them. So I want to get them out pre-recorded first so everybody can have at least a chance to listen to them, and then, like I said, we'll do a little listening lives to listen to them. Okay, so I'm going to try to get the first one out either late tonight or tomorrow sometime. You'll have the first one. And then I'm pretty ahead of it where I have like enough where if I keep editing, I should be like one ahead each time, where I should be able to release one every day, if not more. So I got a good start on it. Manual subtitles take forever. I can't trust the automatic ones because they get everything wrong. So I do like the automatic